We're at 30 psi, raining. I got a screw taken out of my leg, but we're going to see what we can do today. That was a real soft shot. We got the branch we wanted. You can hit stop. Okay, today we're going to teach you a little trick I figured out. This is how to rope walk on DRT with nothing but a 39-gram Tibloc, I believe this is a 2-foot CMI runner, and an oval carabiner. The DRT setup that we're using today is a swavage. It's a 4-on-1 prusik basically, and for fatter arborist ropes like we use at work, we use only a 3-on-1. This is an 11mm PMI line, and we're using the, I believe this is the 8mm B line, and it's 26 inches, I believe, tail to tail. I mean grizzly splice to grizzly splice. Now on this side, normally you just have your carabiner to tie in. I've added this Yates screamer because sometimes I'm tied into something like 12 inches above the crotch that I intended to hit, and it'll give a nice little drop down to the one below. My thinking is this will prevent a back injury if that happens. The Tibloc I have tied on, I believe this is 2 or 3mm bungee, and I have it about 24 inches. That's about the length of this runner here, tied on with another swavage. This is so you can adjust it, make the bungee a little tighter if it's not sliding the T-block up the line. Alright, rope walking, as you've seen in other videos, is difficult when you're basically on the ground. So you want to get like maybe 10 feet off the ground so you have some rope weight, self-advance the system. I'm going to take a couple thrusts up there, and you can see how easy it is to connect this system. One other trick that I use is I'll be putting this little keychain carabiner here in my Pantin to keep it from popping off the rope. I always like to keep my tail on the right side because I'm right-handed, and when I ten slack I use my right hand. It's a one-handed slack tending system when you have this pulley. Just grab the rope, thrust your hips, do that about 2 or 3 times, hold your weight with this arm. You pull the slack out like that, and you can sit on it. You want to sit on the seat, hop up, sit on the seat, and get a little higher off the ground so we have more rope weight and make our walking system work. Alright, this is a good height. We've got about 10 feet of rope weight. Spin around here so you can see. I'm going to hook this runner over my foot. The Tibloc, you want to run through the carabiner closest to your pulley. Or it doesn't really matter, but it's a good idea to keep the spring tension on the bungee pulling it towards the pulley. The Tibloc goes on right here. Okay, and your Pantin, this is hilarious, I keep spinning. The Pantin goes on this foot. Now, as I said, the Pantin has a tendency to pop out. So, I'm putting this little carabiner on here to keep that from happening. Now, instead of doing hip thrusts, now we can just kick our feet as if we're running. And you'll see the Tibloc self-advances with this bungee right here. You watch the bungee will catch it. Sometimes it gets a little stuck. Because the Tibloc has sharp teeth, I might be filing them down. But rope walking system seems to work pretty decent. Once you get some speed going, you can basically just run right up the tree. Alright, now, before I get too far out of camera view, I'm going to show you how easy it is to come down. The Pantin already decided it wanted to come off. You disconnect from the Tibloc, and you're set to go down. I always keep my hand on my tails and coming down so you don't get out of control. You can go pretty quick on beeline and doesn't get that hot.